In this episode, we're going to strictly talk about the different ICOs we're in and also check up on their status. Electroneum, Gold Reward, FalconCoin, and Hextra. All that coming right up. The name of the game is compounding. You're either making it or you're paying. Lucky for you, you get to follow my trades. Let's make some money. What's going on, everybody? DJ Nate D here, and welcome to Passive Profits, a series where I share the progress of my passive income investments and review new and upcoming investment programs so together we can make some money. So I've decided, at least for today, or maybe I'll do it in the future if you guys enjoy it, I'm actually going to split up certain content into separate videos. So starting with this one, this is going to be focused on the ICOs because we're in about 5 or 6 investment platforms, and now we're in about maybe 3, 4, maybe even 5 ICOs. So instead of bunching 10 things into every video, I'm likely going to try to split them up. So if you've been enjoying the content on my channel, please let me know by clicking that like button and leave a comment as well. I really appreciate that, and it keeps the place positive, keeps me happy and coming back every single day to continue to bring you guys some great content. So let's see, where should we start? Let's start off with Electroneum. Just as a correction, I signed up for a whole lot of ICOs in one shot, so I was confused about which is which, and the information in my head was a little bit mixed up. So this is not an ERC20 token. It's not Ethereum based. It does have its own blockchain. Thank you for the guys leaving that in the comments to kind of bring that to light. The one I was confusing it for as far as an ERC20 token is Gold Reward, which I also signed up for as well. So that one is the one that you need an Ethereum, most preferably the My Ether wallet, in order to deposit the coins to. There are a lot of tutorials on how to do that, so I won't be boring you guys with that information, but that's essentially how this one works. So if you saw my initial review, I picked up around 55,000 coins altogether, so really good with that. With all of the ICOs, you never know which ones are actually going to hit and which ones are not. Like some people didn't think Regal Coin was going to be huge as far as the ICO flying up in price like that, and it actually did. A lot of people, few people actually made into the millions that were in my circle. So congrats to them. We don't know if this is going to happen with Electroneum. Probably the one downfall is that there is a large supply. There's going to be a large supply of the amount of coins when they come out, but who knows what's going to happen. So with that in mind, it's always suggested to go light on some of these. Don't go nuts. If you go nuts, the coins disappear, or if the company doesn't materialize or meet its goals, you could wind up losing money, but you probably know that by now, and I won't bore you with too much of that detail. But if you haven't checked out my initial review, go back and check that out. I just dropped it earlier today. I recorded it last night. I'm gonna try to drop multiple videos a day now so I can give you guys a little bit more information. I'm gonna be having help with the comments because quite honestly, I would drop one video and then I would spend the rest of the day corresponding with everyone in the comments. So for me to bring you guys more content, I'm going to focus on the videos and have some help responding to you guys in the comments from some of my team members. Hextracoin, I was never able to actually buy any of the coins. It's just ridiculous to get them. I'm not that desperate, to be honest. I'm more interested in this platform to see if it materializes into a lending platform, which will be, sort of another competitor to BitConnect. If Regal Coin doesn't work out, this could take its place if it winds up building out the way it's supposed to be. So that's been my focus here. I'm just tagging along until the platform materializes. The team has grown tremendously here, so thanks for using my link. I don't get a penny for you guys buying the ICOs or anything here. I'm just building things out for now in case it does materialize. So with FalconCoin, the one thing that I did notice off the bat, and I figured most of you guys would have noticed it and assumed it as well, it seems like there's some type of an easy install script that some of these sites are using. I think Regal Coin was built off the same system perhaps as well. I'm not quite sure of that, but Western Coin and FalconCoin seem to be using the same software. Seems that there's a back-end software similar to the way WordPress is for blogs. Now it seems like there's a coin back-end software with an ICO built in, and that's where you guys are seeing the similarity. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're intending to scam. It just means that things were easier for them to pop up a website and perhaps, maybe, who knows. So just take it lightly. The same thing as I just said in regards to Electroneum. Don't go nuts in here. We don't know what their intention is. Their ICO is starting to build out now, however. When I put out my video, I think there were about 300,000 coins on stage 1. It looks like they're already part through on stage 2. So probably the snowball effect is starting to happen now, which is great for them. One other important thing, I'm glad I just remembered, a couple of people left some comments that they could not withdraw, and they were of course using the S word right away. I did the right thing and I said, let me just go in here and check to see how it is that you're supposed to withdraw. So I ran into the problem that they ran into, but I did find a solution. When you go to withdraw your Bitcoin, this software, at least at the time of this video, it does not auto-calculate your fees. So if you try to withdraw your entire balance, you're gonna get an error message. And let's do it together so I can show you and see what I'm talking about. So here I have 0.18 as a balance, and then we'll go down here and we'll click on that send, so it'll email us the special code we need in order to enter into this box. I'm assuming that is straightforward for most of you guys. And we'll grab the code from the email and paste it right in there. We'll paste an address here for sending, then we'll hit withdraw. Now, since we didn't consider the fees, this is what I'm talking about. Transaction failed. It doesn't say much more than that, and it really should. It should say you have to leave money for the fees. So now we're gonna try it again. The page stays blank after you hit that, and that's another little glitch that I noticed. You do have to refresh the entire page, then we'll hit withdraw, and this time we're gonna try it one more time. We'll paste the code in here. The good part is if you're trying it again, you don't have to send another email. You could use the same code. I guess there is an expiration period. And this time we're gonna copy just a portion of the fees and we're gonna leave the rest. Now, I don't know what the fees are. You guys can probably sit there and calculate that, but I'm just gonna leave enough so that I know for sure it's more than enough. So we're gonna copy just those first few. So we're basically leaving that 91118 there left over. We'll paste it here on the quantity. We'll hit withdraw and all right, so after trying a few times, I tried a few different things and it looks like I got it to go through. I had to keep lowering the amount. So I lowered it to 0.1 and that seemed to work as far as the BTC is concerned. Before that, it kept saying failed. So let's see what the balance is now. We'll go ahead to the dashboard. So here it is in my blockchain. The deposit came through right away. What I did was I went back and I reviewed the previous part of my video so I can see the exact amount. I had 0.1879. And now let's look at what my balance is, 0.083. So it looks like it takes quite a bit of a fee in order to withdraw, which it doesn't say anything about. So that's something that you have to keep in mind. Let's try to withdraw the rest and we'll leave that. We'll just do the 0.08 and we'll leave the remainders there to see if that's enough. And let's see what happens. There you go. So that is definitely the issue. They have quite a bit of fees and boom, you heard it right away, land in my wallet, 0.06. They have quite a bit of fees in order to withdraw. It could just be an automatic system that does the calculations. What I find weird is I still have some balance here. Now, this could be some new affiliate commissions that came in. I'm not quite sure. But nevertheless, there you see it. You can withdraw. It's just not informational. It doesn't give you the error message that it should, saying that you need to leave money for the fees. Or better yet, which is what we're accustomed to, is just let it calculate the fees on its own, right? If you say you want to withdraw 1 Bitcoin, it should tell you, well, you're only going to get, 0.9 something because the rest would go to fees. All right. With that being said, this still is a cookie cutter website. I'm not going to deny that. I look at it. It does look like Western Coin, as I mentioned earlier. It's built on that same system. So we don't know what their intention is. My guess is if these guys have any smarts, they're probably going to realize there is hundreds of times more money to make than the little bit they're going to get in the ICO if they actually see the project through. So let's hope that if they're knuckleheads, that hopefully that they have at least a good knucklehead on their shoulders. This is DJ Nate D signing out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.